Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Joanna and this is a 15-minute abs and inner thighs workout. This is just designed to get you excited about my new 21-day at-home workout challenge that just went live on my new website. And you probably don't care about that at all, so I'll just leave some details in the description box that you can check out if you want. And we'll go ahead and get right into this workout. Equipment-wise, you will need one weight. We're gonna do some weighted ab work, and I'm just using a 5. If anything, you could go lighter, probably not heavier because we will be overhead a little bit with it horizontally. And then for one of the inner thigh portions, you will need a chair that you can put your foot on and have a foot underneath. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start in downward dog so we can open everything up into the shoulders and the feet. So hips high, heels dropped. And I like to work the feet first before I really get into the torso. So a little releve, a little forced arch, a little Achilles stretch. And then spread those fingers, push your chest towards your feet and open up the back a little bit. Deep breath here. Go ahead and find your high plank position. We'll start our dynamic movement, a little bit dynamic from here. So we're gonna lift our hips for 2 counts. Take it up, slow, and then down nice and smooth. Think of your body being kind of like a piston here. Right? As the hips lift, the armpits open, and then as that movement reverses, everything comes to stack anatomically over those wrist joints. So you're staying nice and smooth in your movement. Everything's really controlled. We have 2 more, and then I want you to take this into a little single arm version. 1 more. This is only if your arms and your shoulders feel stable. So I'm going to take one hand to the opposite knee or ankle or quad. Whatever you're feeling there. Take it up, 2, down. So this is pretty cool for shoulder stability. I'm gonna see if I can go a little faster. Here we go. Up, down. You gotta get a little dynamic with it. Hips all the way forward. Just 4 more and we'll rest. 4. Are you breathing? Abs in tight. 2 more. 2. Last one. Good. Drop the knees. Stretch out. You can do a child's pose or like a little, what do you call this? Sexy cat. Oh, I like the way it feels on my shoulders. Okay, we're back up. This time, hands and knees to float the shins off the floor. So tuck the toes and just hover for a second. Abs need to contract super tight underneath the center. Drop the knees. Exhale, belly button to spine. Lift and lower. Let's pick up that pace a little bit. If you're really engaging and pushing into your hands and your feet, ooh, lots of brace. Lots of good core engagement. Few more, we're gonna hold. Okay, last one. Bring it up and hold it. This is called a bear plank. We're gonna extend one leg out nice and slow. Squeeze your butt, point your toes, bring it back in. Other side. Try not to let your hips or your shoulders shift. 1 more time, slow on each side. You should feel the fight of your body to stay in control. A little faster, whee! Out. Little in. Try not to let your hips lift or your shins come off the floor. Stay nice and smooth and small. Really squeeze the booty of that extended leg. 2 more. Last one, another break. Oh my gosh, I love it. If you feel any funkiness in your wrists, tops of the hands down, just for a breath. And we're back in it for a little side plank rotation. So bring the hands a little closer so they'll be right under your shoulders. Go ahead and rotate one direction. So I'm going to you. Back through to the center, other side. I just rotate my feet so that they have a nice, strong base there. Just let them slide and rotate and twist. Go, we're gonna add a little something. So open and hold. Take that same hand under the body, open, and then back through the center. Other side, open. So we're breathing, we're opening the body. We're gonna speed it up here in just a second. Here we go, a little faster. Open, under, up, center, open. Really good to loosen up the thoracic spine, open. You can always drop a bottom knee if you'd like to. I'm gonna stay on this flat side and hold. Open up and hold. So, modifications. Let's go ahead and take that hand, top hand behind the head. We're gonna start a little squeeze through the bottom oblique. A modification is to drop to the knee, the elbow, or the knee and the elbow. Full range, lift and lower. Lift. So this is way easier on the elbow and the knee. but it can still get you after a while. So if you feel funky wrists, just go ahead and go down there. Lots of levels, lots of good ways to get some work for your body today. A little faster, a little smaller. Working on those obliques. You got 8 more, so if you want to get fancy, you could stack the top foot. You can give me a little passe, maybe a little extension. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Find your other plank. Sorry for the view. Hold, start those little squeezes. Same modifications apply, okay? So if you come down to your knee, a little easier on the shoulder. You come down to the elbow, a little easier on the wrist. Hand behind the head. What am I doing here? We're going full range. Start with your lift first. Lift, lower. So as you can see, if I'm not on my elbow, the range of motion is a lot bigger. You got a few more. 4, 3. Lots of work here today. And that waist. Okay, back to the little pulses. This is it for our obliques. If you want to get fancy, you can stack, you can passe. We got 8 more little pulses. Ooh, this side feels a little harder. 4, 3, extend, 2, 1, bring it down. Okay, we're gonna flip it over. So we have 2 rounds of this. First time without the weight. Second time we progress, add a little resistance with the weight. 4 exercises. Roll it down. We're starting with kind of a quick roll up. So if you need to modify, hands behind the legs, otherwise arms forward. Let's start a nice slow roll up for 4. Down for 4. 1 more only, that slow. Make sure you can articulate the spine. Use your hands behind your legs if you want to. A little faster. So I would use a little momentum here. Like you're swift, strong. You'll be holding a weight next time, which actually makes things a little easier. This one always takes off my pants. I start to like scoot down the bed a little bit. Keep that chin tucked. You have 2 more. 2. Arms are gonna cross and go behind the head. So let's take a second, roll back here. Arms behind the head, and they're gonna interlace like you're a little dolphin. Okay, we're gonna start a little crunchier. I had to wait for my music. So this is a fun modification if you've not done this before. I hope you're gonna love it. I love it. Squeeze your head with your biceps. Really focus on the abs. Takes the neck out of the equation. I love it. I don't know why I said dolphin. This is probably more like a diver. To have your hands like this. 2 more. 2. Now we're gonna circle those arms, lift your right leg. You're gonna tap your hands underneath. Back around. Other leg. 1 more time, each leg slow. For now, we are doing a circle, like a little ballet port-de-bras. When we have the weight, a lot less circle. A little faster, just tap, open. Trying not to use the legs here, but instead the deep, deep core right above that pelvis. 2 more. 2. Good. Hands just slide behind the head. Little crunches. Up, down. Flex your feet and stretch them out long. Sorry, my voice got weird there. It's hard to talk and crunch at the same time. I'm a huge fan of a small, deep, concentrated crunch here. Start bending one knee in, little out. Close your eyes if you can, if that doesn't faze you, because I really need you to connect mentally, mind and muscle connection here with the core. We're gonna stay at this tempo. You just have a few more. Try again not to use the legs too much. I'm trying to use my deep, deep core. That's why my knees are hardly bending. Oh, you have 3 more. 3. 2 more. 2. Good. Leave the legs straight. Just a few pulses. 8 more. And we're into inner thighs. No, I lied. We got to repeat this with the weight. Get it together, Joanna. All right. Little stretch. Arch. Grab your weight. This is where things get interesting. The sit-up, the roll-up, is probably the easiest thing. So let's start with that. Weight in front of you. Let's do 1 slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling through your spine. A little faster. You should feel swift and smooth. I hope you can see. I got lots of skin coming out over my pants because I had a baby And loose skin is normal. So if you see that, good for you. We're all humans. Last time I checked, you have 2 more. 2. Okay, this is gonna get weird, right? That weight is going all the way overhead. Take a second to set up. So I'm gonna grab it from underneath so that I can still get my arms real close. Start that little crunch. Ah, so much harder. Okay, I gotta really work here. Give me a few more. That extra weight overhead, it's tough. If you need to cross your arms, make sure you're really squeezing your head with your biceps. That'll keep the head, neck, and shoulders out of it. 2 more. 2. Get ready to lift that right leg. That weight is gonna come into the center from the inside and around. In from the inside and around. So we just slowed it down for a second. Now, if you're using a 5-pound weight, 15, good Lord. Notice that I'm not going too far overhead yet. I just went the wrong way. So it should go through the center and around. 1 more. We're gonna stay on this right leg this time. We're gonna go in through the center, all the way up and around. Switch hands, in through the center. We're gonna stay on that same leg, up and around. Up and around. This is kind of fun. So now, again, we're progressing slowly. If you wanna add a little more circle here, you can with your hands. But man, you gotta dig. Flat, flat, flat. Woo! The circle is fun. 1 more. Okay, we're switching to the other leg, the left leg only. In from the front, the center, out and around. Maybe keep it small for those first few reps. Pushing the opposite leg into the floor. Good, a few more. See if you can broaden the circle. Ooh, this side's a little better. Around. 2 more. We finish with those little crunches and that's it for our abs. We finish with a little inner thigh. All right, so depending on how long your weight is, it doesn't really matter. It'll just feel a little different. Behind the head, right at the base of the skull. Start your little crunch. Down. It's gonna feel like you're not moving as big, probably because you're not. Try to relax your neck. Yes, there's a weight on your head. A little pressure. For me, it feels like a little massage for the muscles at the base of my skull. Straight legs, flex feet, just like we did before. Little pull. Little pull. Oh, I'm shaking. Elbows wide. I'm starting to move my mat a little bit. 3 more, and then we pulse to the finish. 2. 1. Close your eyes, little pulses, nice and deep, nice and tight. Tuck your chin if your neck is bugging you. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good, arch your back a little bit. We're going right away into our inner thigh work, so I'm gonna grab my chair. Got a handy dandy kitchen chair here. If it's soft, it's gonna feel better. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. Top arm. This is not your arm, it's your leg. Top leg on the chair. We're going for a little forearm side plank here today. So make sure you're okay with that in your shoulder. If you need a little extra padding under that bottom arm or that elbow, go ahead and take it. Let's just do a few hip lifts here just to get the sense of the alignment of the shoulder. So just a few, so you can make sure you're okay with weight bearing on that side. Stay up. You're gonna lift your bottom leg. This is so much freaking harder than it looks. So I hope you're like, right now. Pro tip, if you want a little bit of assistance, but you don't want to come down and out of this, add the top hand a little bit. Just gives you a little extra lift. You got 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. 2, 1. Little pulses, you can do it. Stay up. I can hardly talk to you, I'm working so hard. If you need to rest for a second, get right back into it. We have 8, 7, 6, and then we lay down. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Get cozy with your chair now. I'm gonna pull it in a little closer. I'm gonna bend the top knee so it just rests there. I don't know if you can see my bottom leg. Let's go a little closer. And there's a bunch of dog hair, we love that. Top leg, she's just resting on the top. Bottom leg is gonna try to touch the bottom of the chair. So this is a cool setup because I can still use these abductors, the ones we just really lit up with that side plank scenario. I can pull down as I lift the bottom foot, which for me personally allows me to achieve a little greater rotation and turnout in the hip socket. All right, a little faster. Try to use that bottom of the chair as a guideline, right? It's a really great way to hold yourself accountable. I'm trying to hit my heel every time on that chair. Abs in tight, we're gonna lift and hold. These are the hardest. Hold, little down. I am pulling so dang hard, both inner thighs. Pull. Make sure your core is still lit. Okay, we're just gonna hold and we're gonna chill like there's no gravity. Hold. Whoo, your heel better be touching that chair. One more time. We're here. Pull, hold. Point your toes, stretch your legs, lengthen your muscles. Hold. Pulses to the finish, and then we switch. That's it. Lift, lift, small, tight, controlled. 10, 9. I lied. 8 from here. 8, 7, 6. We gotta be musical, folks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're just gonna switch sides, and that's it for a quick little workout. Other side. I'm not gonna lie to you. This side is gonna be harder because this inner thigh is already toast. And now it's our main mover. So set up, make sure you're nice and stacked. Again, we're starting with a few little side planks just to make sure that shoulder is in the right place for alignment. 2 more. Up and hold. Okay, bottom leg. Holy cow. Second side. I can hardly get my foot there. I'm gonna need that top arm right away. Pull your core in. Pull. 4 more. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't get that bottom leg up all the way. It's close. Whew. Okay, little pulses. Do your best. I'm like halfway up. 4 more. You got it. 4. I'm shaking. 2, 1. I missed that last round. Holy moly. If you do this, whoop, again, later, start with the other leg. It's just because we fatigued that leg first. Okay, we're in and under. We're starting that lovely lift. Lift. Using that bottom of the chair as a guideline. You know what? I'm kind of PO'd that I couldn't get that bottom leg up. I'm gonna offer a bonus round when we're done, just in case anyone had that same problem. Core is tight, you're pulling down with that top leg. Little pulses, squeeze. Remember, crank that turn out a little bit. Good. Keep it going. You got 8 more. And then we're doing all those lovely little holds. Whew. All right, ready? Super long through your legs. Ready? Lift, hold. We're holding for 8. Point your toes. Lengthen your quads. One more time. Lift and hold. 8. Just 16 pulses after this. And then we got a freebie round. Ready? 16. Here we go. 16, 15, 14, 13. So this is a great example of a short, concentrated set. I bet you're gonna still be sore a little bit tomorrow. 5, 4, lots of effort. 3, 2, 1, release. Okay, we gotta do it. Bonus round. I just wanna see if I can crank out a few more reps here. So if you're like, oh, Joanna, stop, then just stop the video, bye. But let's do it. We need a few more. Side plank. Here we go. I think we're gonna do better. Lift, lower. Ooh. Oh yeah, we got it. 4 more. Go, go. 4, 3, 2 more. 2, 1. Drop, good. Totally worth that bonus round. Okay, 2-second stretch, and that's it for today. Roll down. Let's just relieve those inner thighs. Knees to chest, flex the feet, open it out. Give yourself a nice little roll side to side before we grab the feet for happy baby. Hey. Inside or outside, whatever your preference is. Feet up to the ceiling, legs open, pull down. It's really easy to let your booty pop up, so arch your back a little bit, anchor everything into the floor, and just release. So I have another workout like this coming on Thursday. So what? I haven't posted a video in like a year, and now you get 3 in 1 week. It's crazy. But again, I'm just gearing up for this fun challenge. If you're interested, go check out my website, contourbyjoanna.com, and there's a sign up there. I'm holding the whole group as a challenge to do all together starting this coming Monday, which is March 14th, 2021. So let me know if you're interested, and thanks so much for coming to this little workout. Abs, inner thighs, I hope they're so tomorrow. We'll see you back here for Thursday. Bye.